come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that there is this ever-growing rumor and fear of a food shortage here in America. I haven't seen an official article about this. I actually looked one up, and I actually have Bob's microphone charged. Let's see if Bob wants to say something.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide, Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
I am on hiatus.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide, Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
At this point, I mean,
what the hell we gonna do now?
Bob got mad at Hillary before I took the hiatus, and now he is very vigilant about his butthole.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
I've heard these rumors through clientele last month, and I have to say, I did not panic. My mother even brought this to me. She sent out a mass text message telling everybody to stock up on shit. And I don't feel behooved to do anything. Honestly, I feel like it's a scheme.
Could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the Bootz.
I think, and I haven't done any extensive research on this. This is going to be a cold case read. But I feel like when fear like this presents itself, somebody making money.
If you want to know what a motherfucking boss is like, bitch, you looking at one. A bitch that handles big business.
That's how I feel. I feel like, I don't know if this was pre-planned, but I feel like whatever rumor this is, somebody at the top making money. I feel like this is choreographed, and I think it's choreographed in conjunction with the administration, who has all of these radical policies that are going on right now. And I don't know who started the rumor, but it's real easy to start a rumor to boost up your economy. All you gotta do is go on TikTok and say it's a food shortage. Next thing you know, everybody buying up everything off the goddamn shelf. I also didn't panic because God. If you're sitting here right now, God got you through COVID. God still got a phone in your hand, and God probably still has some water for your damn dry ass mouth. Okay? If the world is caving down around me, but God. Okay? Definitely understand the fear of this, especially when every other day there's a dramatic story that affects our livelihoods directly. Okay? I'm not oblivious, but at the same time, I want to read it just to make sure that we don't have something to look forward to.
Get ready to rumble!
Bitch, let that girl eat. She said, God is the lotion to my ass. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. God, okay, we're supposed to be reading this shit. God, can I read this food shortage, please? That's a yeah. Let's read it. I was correct. First thing I know that I was correct, I didn't even have to pull out these cards, honey. Ooh. Yeah. Pull out these cards, honey, because when the third card pulled is the psychic, that means psychic, right? But I'll take you through it. I actually feel like this is in conjunction with the government. I do. I didn't see this at first, but this is actually a collaboration between, I think, the Trump party and it could be food companies or something of this nature. Maybe this is a undisclosed deal that we aren't privy to, but this is the information being elicited via social media and or propaganda. The King Queen is in reverse. That talks about no merit. The Phantom Tarot card shows up upright. Can you remember any other time they did this? Not rare. I don't remember another time when we had a scare of a food shortage. And thank you for saying my side ponytail looked good. I put it to the side when you said that, girl. This is saying that this has happened before and it's clockable. It's clockable either through research or it's clockable through recession, depression, pandemic. I mean, but this is talking about an actual fear of a food shortage, not necessarily a pandemic or depression or anything like that. This is actually saying that there was there was fear of a food shortage one time before, and it did not go the way. And it could have been. Is it COVID? Is it? They saying COVID? Yes, it is. They're gonna psychic again. No, I just pulled that card. Hold on, let's see. Usharika shows up upright. I don't think it's COVID. I think it's before. I think it's before. This is not in conjunction with the pandemic. I know that for a fact. But I feel like we've seen this before, but just not on the level of rumor that it is now. And that is because of a partnership or collaboration. And I feel like that is with the powers that be. The Pure card shows up upright. This is talking about you. This is saying, do right, you good. This is saying, do right, you good. Live. How can I? It's an energy. It's like live well, be blessed. I think it's an Italian proverb or something. It's like, attune yourself to goodness and goodness will come to you in a way. So in dealing with that with the food shortage, do what you normally do and be a good person. I know that sounds counterproductive to food, but this is saying that the righteous won't suffer. Just be cool, be normal. Just live life in goodness and you will be good. That's what this is. Going back to the third card that was pulled, that's the third card. Okay, I'm educating you on my tarot. If I ever pull the psychic as the third card, my intuition is 100% correct and I don't need to review this. Do we have to worry about an economic recession? Yes. Can you give us a heads up on when that is? Around Christmas. Prepare ourselves, Spirit. The Strength card shows up upright. This is saying save money. That's it. Yeah. In this case, I would say that the poor get poorer. So if you broke right now, girl, you might want to do a little something this summer to get yourself right together, because this says that if you ain't got it, you really ain't gonna have it. If you ain't got it, you really ain't gonna have it. So maybe it's an economic shortage that will lead to you not being able to purchase food. I can see that. I can see See that? And all of this is just a power play by the government to keep the power in power and the broke broke. I mean, as I've been speaking about this era for a long time. If you've watched my content for a while, I said we're entering into the era where the middle class is non-existent. Either you got it or you don't. And I think we're about to start seeing that process unfold. I just really hope in the next 4 years we get someone democratic or at least moderate enough to initiate policies that are really for the betterment of not just a few, but for many. The recession right now, I'm gonna have to reread it. Come around that time though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's not telling me how long it's gonna last, but I do see the number 9 here. I do see the number 9 down here. And typically if I see a number like that, it's dealing with months. So maybe 9 months of a recession. Will Donald Trump become impeached? This says fatality before that happens.
Finish her.
I hope this helps. When we go cashless, I think we're already going there. Like, I mean, I don't really, I mean, this is not a part of the reading, Jeffrey, but if you pay attention, I don't have cash. The only time I get cash is when I know that I'm going to have to tip somebody. Like in New York, I'll have I ain't even gonna tell you what I'm gonna have because motherfuckers, the ops is watching. The ops is watching. The ops is watching. But I have enough to tip the bellsmen. I have enough to tip the drivers, you know, stuff like that. But even that, they need a tap. They need to get a square, bro. Let me tap you your tip type shit. I think we're already navigating there. Now, this whole microchip theory, I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist, you know. We already got the microchip, but it's in your phone right now. Soon you're gonna be able to pay with your wrist like they do in China. You ain't know about that, did you?